The only question I think we were asking is what was potentially stopping Oath from having two people on the south side of that edge to stop that push from Sonics, or at least try to stifle it a little sooner.
Yeah, well, it's interesting you say that, because I was kind of thinking about it where they stacked up on that kind of second ridge halfway up.
Yeah,
they allowed Sonics entry into that. And yes, you could argue maybe sending two down to the far south side and stopping Sonics ever getting out of that building is kind of risky, but I mean, that's one of the few situations in PUBG where you don't want to be the team holding on to something. You want to be the team aggressing that. You want to be the team that's able to push into that next circle. And I think ultimately, you know, the timing was a huge factor there. The fact that Duel didn't get much damage onto Sonics crossing away from that building is definitely a consideration to make. But Miramar in the books now. I'm sure we can talk about that another time. Right now, plane stretching pretty much on the northern side of the map, but west to east here. So lots of the south going to be pretty tricky for some of these teams to get to. But I don't see too many switch ups here, and definitely no overlaps. A lot of teams obviously pulling south down to this. Illusion going to be the only ones going north center on this towards 70. Yeah, nothing really standing out to me right now. Well, maybe Oath and Zenith over on the east side there, but whether or not they're going to fight over vehicles is another matter.
I mean, you actually might have, what is this, Duel and I think One Eye Open contesting vehicles here. We'll see if anything comes of that, but yeah, I mean, fairly decent plane. Like you said, the south was cut off quite a bit, but we'll have to see it. Oh, that's an interesting circle for this. Another one, Park, where we only have a handful of teams in the initial pop, and this one is, well, we see this one all the time. It's a multi-power circle from what it seems. The pond, it seems. But just real quickly back on SDK, it's impressive that the fact that they don't get that many circles, because most of them have been south, or not most, but a good portion of them have been south, and they yet to still find that consistency, or they do find the consistency. That's what's so impressive with those guys.
Indeed, it's actually Veritas and Fable getting into it on
Fable is in a lot of trouble.
They're in a lot of trouble. Yep, there are two more knocks go down. Rip's already fallen. Hella sticking a first aid kit on the backside of the tree, but
yeah, and this
already somebody out of the wizard. Yeah, already somebody out of the wizard they're gonna fall. Yep.
Hella is not long for this game, sadly. I think, yeah, that's going to be a trip right back to the lobby. Man, Fable just get absolutely decimated. I mean, this is why it's called Death Road. This Shack Wizard combo with just this entire dirt road is notorious. Sonics, it's going to be Tig firing away. He's going to actually not connect too much there, and he's got to be careful getting shot from his right window. This is actually a really nice position from One Eye Open, but it's still Sonics with the initial knock.
Yeah, Delta not opting to come up and take the fight on the staircase in here. H-Twin super tagged up. Mime going to find that flush after the underhand nade from Tig. That's a little cheeky one from him. Rolled over the top there. Winlow as well. On a little bit. Actually, he's going to get taken out. Shrimsy going to find that knock as well. So, One Eye Open losing. Well, Sonic's completely flipping this one on his head, to be honest with you. They were the ones pulling into this mess.
Yeah, they were, and they cleaned it up at least two.
And all the while, actually, you can see just on the minimap there, Sonics have heard this going on. H-Win and Mime were scouting up here on foot, and we've got Shrimsy and Tiggleton coming up as well now, and they're going to open up onto the hard shifts, put some pressure on over on this side. So, again, heads up play from Sonics, being proactive here. They do have a little bit of space to do so in this circle.
He's going to get the jump, and he's going to get that knock. Beautiful stuff. He's going to get a headshot for return, but that all but guarantees Maluk's possible demise here is the way that, as you said, the proactivity from Sonics, the way that they're spreading out and really starting to try to take control as well. I mean, this is the same Sonics we saw much of in the last grand finals. Oh!
Okay, Shrimsy. Okay, dude.
Okay. I guess we're just doing that now. So he's just going to get two disgusting knocks, and he's going to be able to possibly finish them off. Chubba wants no part of that.
No. Chubba's out.
Chubba, it's like, I've seen enough, guys. I'm out of here.
They might be able to actually sandwich Comets if this fight goes off at the wrong time. Woolie's actually going to hop in. Penta finds the headshot. You're actually going to get shut down on the push.
And that's actually huge from Penta. not only does that save a member of Duel, but it also ruins a surprise attack coming out from Comets, and now it's Dodge getting involved on the backside of this. Yeah, that.
Oh, I just went too far.
It looked good. No, it looked good. It looked good.
It did look good, but Later's going to get picked off here. Yeah, Finna finds a perfect angle here. Comets, like I said, just awful timing for them. Monty, the last man standing for them now, and Duel stand to pick up all of these kill points if this one doesn't conclude itself too quickly. The blue moving in here going to force these players closer and closer towards Duel.
And you almost want to ask why Duel actually stayed so long. I mean, before this circle shifted, they had the opportunity to scout ahead, but they're going to get out. They're going to get some kills. It worked out for them in the end, and now it's just Monty chasing two members, or the final members of Dodge, to see if he can salvage this at all for Comets. This has not been a good start of the day for them so far.
And weirdly enough, Duel actually, I mean, Zenith has spread across to the south side here. They're actually going to pull up. Oh, no. Oh, you hate to see it.
That's what I was talking about. They had time to scout ahead and see what was on Prison Rocks or around it before that fight broke out. It shifted all the way north, and just on the center is the Rumblers. And this is where this is going to be insanely difficult for most of these teams to get off of Prison Rocks, especially because they're going to be running into each other. You have Oath most likely going to run into Zenith unless they do a hard wrap to the west. You have Sonics about to fight ATC. In fact, I think that fight is going on right now, and it's going to be Sonics getting the hard end of that one.
Yeah, Veritas with a say in that one. Does get a damage on the way in here, but Shrimsy now going to try and aggress his way onto the Wizard Tower. The molly is perfect. Jazza actually finds that knock, and some damage coming onto the upstairs there. Knock has got to fall away from that sharp shot. Ground floor, throws a nade out. Not sure if Tiggleton's going to be in a position to help him out with this, but Shrimsy has made all the way up onto the edge of the Wizard Tower. See what he can get done here. Goes for the peak sharp shot. Going to win that one. Shrimsy getting flushed out immediately. Now Tiggleton, last man standing for Sonic. 7 kills on the board. Not the end of the world if they go out right now, because obviously I haven't really got to worry about the placement points too much if your worst game is putting 7 points up.
That was a nice little angle. Actually, Sharp Shot had just was an off little peek, but Tig's still alive. He can potentially at least get another knock. I mean, his only play is to push this tower, and that's
No, don't get a second.
And he's holding. He can see it. That's a headshot.
My God.
Dorcas. Tig's gonna go in. Does he have utility? He doesn't. There's nothing left.
Dude, this is why you can never count Sonics out. If any of them are still up, even as a solo, they can still do damage. Tiggleton absolutely proving that right now. He's going to try and creep up, maybe just confirm this final kill. Again, 8 points, not a bad game, especially if this is the hand you dealt. Sharpshot's actually going to call out, and Dietrich's going to steal that one away. So, Norcus.
Tig is actually in the best position here to hold out Norcus. And Norcus he gets sniped.
Oh my God. If Tiggleton makes it into this is...
No.
Okay, good. Good.
Good. And Veritas, the shots that came out, Dietrich and the rest of Veritas were...
Sorry, Veritas have got 11 kills.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
I mean, they've been just lighting up the kill feed as we've been looking at these fights left and right, and part of that was just cleaning up that fight between Sonics.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's been a fantastic opportunity for them to obviously clear out the northwest side of this circle. Now, I mean, they do have an edge to play from. Some of these teams are going to struggle to get away from Prison. I'm talking about Zenith and Gascans. You can see the situation here. Shimboy down in the armpit of Prison. That's the rock that goes right underneath itself. You can get all the way inside that, and Gascans obviously holding on to the high ground. So don't expect them to be really aggressing onto each other just yet. Veritas still in the kill feed. Top Dog going to fall from distance. Dietrich's confirming Michael's kill out. And I mean, the rest of Illusion, you've got to say, face the same fate.
And SDK is just, it's been down to Alo and Luke ever since that fight we saw in Volcano between ATC and themselves. And Rumblers, meanwhile, have been sitting here this entire time. They got an early position here, which was decent for a rotation if they needed to, but they haven't had to move. As Alo's going to go for the spray. Can he get 2? He almost gets Los. He's going to find 1. And that's it. SDK is now, they're known. They've been found. And so what is the play?
Oh, my
Michael
God.
just, okay. All right.
Well, this is a big game for Veritas. I mean, they are racking up the kills, building momentum as well. This is fantastic stuff from them. This isn't really the Veritas we saw in the group stages, so coming out with some fire.
And that's all but a death sentence for Zenith. And Rumblers still cruising in the middle of the circle, but they do still have STK looming over them, as well as that off angle from Michael. We'll see if they use that.
This is good. Actually, here, Oldler's going to get picked off by Roth, and Veritas actually looking to pressure in as well here. But now, again, expect gas cans to just hold out Zenith here. Now that they've drawn blood from the gas cans, I don't think they're going to let them get into this next circle, Godspeed.
No, and not only that, gas cans know that they don't really have anything to play, so getting these 2 kills as well as eliminating a team and guaranteeing themselves 4th and more points is I definitely think it's the intelligent thing to do here, and that's what gas cans are doing. Sure, you could argue they could be a little more proactive and looking ahead, but there's nothing for them to play there, Pac.
No, again, damage control, get these points before you fall. Yep. Similar situation to what we saw with STK in the previous game now, and Nico's going to find, potentially find the head there of one, but Roth actually going to pick off Voxic here, and it's Keenan that trades that one out. Finally, Zenith will fall, but they've made it costly for gas cans. Again, not too many options, but
even still,
didn't look good.
Yeah. Having one knocked and then having one knocked and flushed is not exactly the play, as Keenan is just going to auto that mini. He's going to find the knock on a Honey Badger. Gas cans just basically point fodder for Veritas. 15
Keenan.
Kills, about to be 16. Thank you, Keenan.
Hopefully about to be 16.
And it looks like he's going to get the nade onto Honey Badger, as Nikos is going to start coming down. That information, I'm sure, is being relayed to Keenan, as he's going to try to get this other kill here. But what's
just a matter of time for Nikos, to be honest with you. Veritas investing an awful lot, though, to pick these up.
Yeah.
Again, I don't want to see them tunnel too much. Not that they have anything to play into, but all the while, I mean, look for a ridge, look for a tree, look for something to pin a vehicle against. There's a crate inside. Keenan will find that final one. Veritas up to 18 kills now.
It's disgusting.
Just fantastic stuff from them.
And they have so much control over the circle. Nice headshot from Alo. He's going to actually find it onto Los. As Waldini
is looking for the second as well.
Jazza, though, going to stop him. Going to get a little bit of a headshot onto him as well. I mean, the fact that STK is still alive here after all this time, especially with Rumblers knowing where they were, is
yeah,
it's crazy. Luke's going to go down to a nice spray by McCoy, and it's just Alo now.
Look at that, though. As soon as that knock comes out, you can see Veritas. Look how active they are.
I love it.
Looking for any sort of entry onto this. Unfortunately, I mean, not really the easiest of pushes. And Lost staying as far over on the west as he is stops them pushing in the open terrain. Alo, last man for SDK. 3 of Rumblers, and then all 4 of Veritas here. Phase 8 closing in towards the start as we speak. Veritas, I mean, they just got to play time on this, but I know full well they want to go for the 20 bomb here. They want the 20 bomb.
I'm going to be honest. I kind of hope they get it. I mean, they've been playing this game immaculately. They deserve it. And there's just, again, they have so much control, and the pressure is really starting to funnel everyone into Alo, but he's actually going to get mollied, and I think he's going to go down here. Does he have a first aid? Is it going to get off? He's going to survive. Turning mollies. McCoy's actually going to burn.
They're taking a lot of damage off that one. Alo going to try and put some smokes down for him to climb out of this trench with. Jazz actually going to find Waldo on the way in with the Groza. Lots of damage going on to McCoy from that. Alo actually finds a knock there. McCoy going to have to do something here. Alo's actually going to find him. Alo clutching up here, putting kill points up for SDK. Veritas now in a position. They need this last kill to get to 20. 36 HP. Is he going to deny? He's going to take away the 20 bomb from them. Oh, no.
That's so toxic.
19 kills and the win for Veritas. But like we said, absolutely textbook stuff from them. Just staying active all the way through the mid-game. I mean, we didn't get too much of a chance to see what it was they were doing through the first couple of circles. But that northwestern position, sorry, obviously paying off for them massively.
money and power, respect my mind, no die from last y'all. I pray my dick get big as the Apple Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn.